right, back on the topic talks. Been away for a bit. We back. Welcome. I'm TK Breezy. We're back on topic talks. You're here with Topic Talk TK, where you seek it, I speak it. And yeah, I've been gone for a little bit. I had a lot of stuff to do. Had a lot of like commentary to do, and just a couple of other things that was taken away from my week. But we back, and we got some topics to talk about today. So let's go ahead and get into that. Today's topics are as follows. First, from Gerber Baby Goop, he says, is there any work of art in any media that has changed your life on an introspective level? So I don't really have like artwork for sure, or like artwork that I like looked at and like, wow, man, that's just so crazy. But I will say that Lilo and Stitch changed my outlook on family. Because like, you know, before everyone's like, you know, like I think that your family, the one that you're blood related to, does not actually count as your family, you know, in the sense that they were speaking of. Family to me is the people that I keep close. You know, I have a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles and all that good stuff, and I don't talk all of them, but like people like Pink Fresh, you know, Marcus, he's family. Like that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Fats, my brother. Like those are families. And to me, like, I feel like I didn't really think about it much like that. Like, you know, I always separate, all right, this is my family and these are like my best friends. But honestly, your best friends do become your family. So that's definitely something that Lilo and Stitch definitely taught me as I was growing up. And that movie came out like way long ago. Let me actually
Wonderful.
Lilo and, oh, my bad, that's very loud. Lilo and Stitch, release date, a 2002 film. So I was like 13, 12, around that area, you know? Yeah, definitely a big difference between family and relatives. Like, I have relatives, but family is definitely different, you know what I'm saying? Like, the family is what you make of it. You know, just because we blood don't mean I gotta like you and all that good stuff. And it's not like I hate my relatives. My family is mostly the inner circle of people that I made in my years of living. So, yeah. The Woodmaster says, Samurai, which I know he meant to say Sakurai, recently said he will be revealing the last 2 DLC characters at once, soon, aka E3. To avoid the tired, who do you think will be released? What is in general your Nintendo E3 wish you wanted granted the most? Well, honestly, right now, what I want from Nintendo is a Star Fox Assault 2. Because I think Star Fox Assault was a fantastic Star Fox game. And I don't care what anybody says. Like, the on-foot missions were fun. The rail missions were fun. Like, it was just a super nice game. And I feel like that game with multiplayer, online with like 8 people at the very least, would go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like 4v4 action, I don't know. I feel like that would go crazy. But outside of that, I mean, I definitely want to see Strikers. I don't know when I don't think we're getting that anytime soon though, because we just got golf. So it's gonna be a little time till we get another Strikers for sure. No More Heroes 3 is already coming out, so like that's pretty much off of my like list. I'm like, I don't really, you know, I don't really need to say that I want that because everyone knows I want that. And I don't know, man. I guess another, like, I think F-Zero probably as a franchise is dead, unfortunately. But I think Nintendo could make another game in the vein of F-Zero and start a new IP like that, you know? Like, I think that there's definitely a need for a super fast-paced racing game like that, you know? Mario Kart, it's fast, but it's silly, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have any, like, real racing or fast racing games. I know there was, like, that one, I think it was Red Out or Red X or something like that. There was that one game that came out kind of in the vein of F-Zero X, but no one really picked it up. So, I need a Star Fox Assault 2. I need something to do with an F-Zero type game at the very least. And then eventually I'd like to see Strikers. For sure. Flame, what up, Flame? Says, what song do you listen to the most these days, and what's a song that you think other people should listen to a lot? Okay, so the songs that I've been listening to the most, I've been listening to the Giveon album like exclusively for about probably like 2 weeks now. I think Giveon I like really didn't put like any stake into him at first, because like he kind of came out and he was like, all right, Giveon was a feature on Drake's album. Like, all right, cool, like nice little sultry voice, whatever. But Giveon makes sad boy music for the light skins, even though he's dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Giveon, for doing that. But he's got a lot of good songs. I've been learning a lot of his songs mostly for karaoke. So I want to sing Like I Want You a lot. I want to sing Heartbreak Anniversary. But his whole album is good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if you're into R&B in any capacity, that you'll definitely like some Giveon. So I would say start with Like I Want You. And if you like that song, then just play the whole album. Also, The Beach. The first song on the album is nice because it's like a different vein for the rest of the album. It kind of starts it off in like kind of like a more upbeat type deal, but then the rest of the album is real smooth. So definitely who I've been listening to the most lately. And I think that honestly, if people haven't given Harry Styles a chance, I feel like y'all should definitely listen to his second album at the very least. That second album slaps. His first album I didn't like as much, but it definitely wasn't a bad album. And there's still like 3 or 4 songs on it that I like a lot. But I think people should probably give Harry Styles a solid college try. So yeah, those are the 2 people I've been listening to a decent amount. I mean, I've been listening to Harry Styles albums since it came out, like just kind of off and on. But yeah. Wagga Blogga says Tucker Carlson calling the vaccine medical Jim Crow. Tucker Carlson, medical Jim Crow. Okay. I mean, Tucker Carlson, he's probably always under fucking. Okay. Tucker Carlson under fire for calling workplace vaccine requirement medical Jim Crow. The very same people who just the other day you told us that segregation is immoral are now enforcing segregation. Tucker Carlson has been slammed online for equating workplace vaccine requirements to segregation and calling them medical Jim Crow. Fox News host on Tuesday lashed out at the country's coronavirus vaccination push, suggesting that the workplace requiring employees to be vaccinated would be similar to segregation. Imagine our confusion today looking out across the country. The very same people who just the other day told us that segregation is immoral are now enforcing segregation, he said. Medical Jim Crow has come to America, Mr. Carlson insisted. If we still had water fountains, the unvaccinated would have separate ones. And racist Jim Crow laws were laws put in place in American states from the 1880s into the 1960s to force racial segregation of black people. So, you know what, man? If that's how you feel, fine. Because I feel like if we're separating idiots from non-idiots, I'm okay with that. You know, like I'm big okay with that. Hold on, let me just.
Pretty much everybody agreed that segregation was the worst thing this country ever did. Forcing certain categories.
Wait, hold on. There's a car passing. You could already. He was about to say the best. Look at the way his mouth. Look at the way his mouth was poised.
Forcing certain categories is that segregation was the.
That nigga was about to. That nigga, but worse. Like.
Was the.
There it is, right there. Even without lips, I can tell that man was gonna say best.
Worst thing this country ever did. Forcing certain categories of citizens into separate, lesser accommodations, barring them from public places, treating them like lepers or untouchables. That was completely immoral and wrong. We were told that a lot, and most of us strongly agreed. It was wrong. So imagine...
Most of us, but he's not talking about himself, for sure.
Imagine our confusion today looking out across the country. The very same people, literally the very same, who just the other day told us that segregation was immoral, are now enforcing segregation. Should we be surprised? Probably not, but we still are. Just this morning, the New York Times informed us that unless you can prove you have taken the injection that the Democratic Party demands you take, you are no longer permitted in bars, comedy clubs, even some dance competitions in the state of New York. You're too dirty to appear in public. You're not welcome near normal people. Want to watch the NBA playoffs in person? You had better be vaccinated to do that. Otherwise, the New York Knicks will bar you from Madison Square Garden. You can still go see a baseball game if you want to, but be warned, you will be sitting in your own roped-off section, marinating in your shame with the other disobedient bad people. Medical Jim Crow has come to America. If we still had water fountains, the unvaccinated would have separate ones.
Well, okay. I think he made a good point right here.
You can still go see a baseball game if you want to, but be warned, you will be sitting in your own roped-off section, marinating in your shame.
As you should. As you should. I don't feel bad for you for not going to go get a fucking vaccine. As you should be shamed. You are you are the reason that America is so far behind when you decide to do stuff like not getting vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Like the reasoning a lot of people fucking don't get vaccinated are so stupid too. I feel like if you were telling me that you can't get vaccinated for actual medical reasons, like I am already autoimmune compromised, then all right. For you, I understand. But a lot of people will be like, well, they just come up with like conspiracy theories. Well, I don't want Jeff Bezos to track me. Well, I'm just not doing it because the liberals. Okay. All right. The thing is, though, it's Tucker Carlson, so I'm not surprised. He's an idiot. He's an idiot for sure. You know? And I just of course he's gonna say some head ass shit like that. So I'm not surprised by any means that that's the man who says some stuff like that. And I really do hate that, like as Gerard said, I hate when white people use black trauma and try to make it seem like they're oppressed. You aren't oppressed. Just go get your fucking shot. It's free. It's free. Like, you're not spending any money. You may not even get sick. I got my shot and I didn't get sick at all. So you may get lucky and just not even get sick. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, America's so far behind on this because people weren't taking the vaccine seriously, and now like we're at the point where people were like, America or Dr. Fauci basically said like we're never going to reach a level where we can open up fully and not have to worry about coronavirus. That shit's just going to be around. It's literally just going to be around. So yeah, I don't know, man. Tucker Carlson, dumbass. Like, he's been a dumbass, and I just like. In this level of segregation, I don't feel bad if like we start excommunicating people who won't get the vaccine for dumb reasons. Like, you're an idiot. And like, I am already excommunicating people for that reason because you obviously you do not have the intellectual prowess to be around me, you know? You know, and I'm not even saying like I'm better than you. You could be smarter than me in every other area of life. But the fact that you are like complaining about not being able to go out, not being able to do shit, but then also actively not getting the vaccine is so stupid. So I'm good on that. You know what I mean? We just not with that. So anyway, moving forward, we got I'm Slushy saying, what's with people eating the cicadas this year? Shaking my head. I'm pretty sure that was already a thing every year. I think that was a thing like every year. Or every year that cicadas came back. I mean, like, dude, people eat bugs all the time, so I'm not really surprised that cicadas are now being turned into like a delicacy like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a 17-year meal. You know, like, well, for those type of cicadas, there are other cicadas that don't come out every 17 years, but those ones that we see, the plague type, that's every 17 years. Surprisingly enough, I haven't seen any around the area that I live. So lucky me. I saw a bunch in Maryland the 17 years ago when I first saw it. But yeah, I haven't really seen much around here so far. So, you know, I think that like I think it's a once in a lifetime. Well, not once in a lifetime, but once in a maybe like twice, maybe even 3 times in a lifetime type deal that you'll want to do. Like every 17 years, you get to try this cicada dish. Sure, why not? I'm not gonna try it, but you might like it. So yeah. Versify says, how about the making of this video? This video right here.
Awesome inmates.
So, if you don't remember this video, this is Beyond Scared Straight. The Smash Edition.
Smashers who don't want to
Where first of all, I look so different without hair.
They don't want to try. They want to play low tiers and be mad about their losses, knowing damn well they weren't here to try to win in the first place. Officer EE, what do you got to say about these scrubs?
These hollowed browns here at the Xanadu Correctional Facility have bred many a champions. You will not see any of them featured in this particular production. Scrub on top of scrub. That is what we aim to correct.
Look at it.
So the thing about this video, and it's like really a cool thing too, is that like we didn't have a script. You know, we didn't actually have a script. We kind of just went with it. You know what I mean? Like me and EE pretty much freestyled this entire thing. We had like a loose script, one that was kind of like, all right, well, this is, you know, this is the flow of the action basically. Like you guys are gonna intro, you guys are gonna go down the line, you know, talk your shit, and then we'll close it out. So the only thing that was kind of scripted was the well, when we brought the prisoners in, that was kind of scripted, and there was a section where Esam was supposed to run off, and then I think we like grabbed him or something like that. But for the most part, all of this was unscripted. That part where we pushed Cosmos in the closet was kind of scripted, and all that. But yeah, it was a fun video to make, for multiple reasons. I mean, it felt like it was definitely in our element. The Black Plague definitely, like, we bounce off each other very well. So it was easy for me to go with that. I was the straight man. EE was the jokester as per usual. I don't know how he comes up with half the shit that he says, but he comes up with a lot of good stuff. So yeah, this part.
I gotta go to my local. I need to practice.
Your local.
Practice.
Oh, now you want to practice.
I'm just trying to get better, man.
What? Oh, you be? Oh,
Jumanji.
why are you running?
Is this the life you want? Where you running to? It don't take no practice to go 0-2. That's why your ass here right now. Look at 0-2. Hard truce.
That man EE is fucking funny, bro. There's a couple times I feel like we started bursting out laughing too. Was there bloopers in this? Oh yeah.
You over. You can say what you want on Discord, but not in here. They will bend you over. Is that too much? You got the nerve to wear that Panda Global jersey? You just a fan, boy. You Teddy Grams. You ain't a panda. You Teddy Grams.
It's only $60.
It's only $60? It's actually not too bad.
Alright, let's get more. Let's get a little bit. So yeah, this was a fun video to make for sure. I would love to do more stuff with Sylvanas. I just obviously quarantine and all that other good stuff has stopped us. But yeah, man, I honestly wanted to start doing more skits myself on TikTok, but I just don't like the editing process. Like, and I also don't know how to like shoot stuff. Like, I understand that, like, honestly, I should probably shoot, like, if I had to do 2 outfits, I should probably shoot one whole outfit and all the parts of that outfit, and then shoot the other parts and then fuse them together. But I just, God, man, like, video editing, like, ideas come to my head so well, but editing does not. So I'm gonna get back in there. I got a couple in mind that are a little easier to do, but so yeah, I'm gonna get back on it. I just been a little lazy. So, and then we had one more topic about AMC, and I said what about it, but apparently AMC stocks is rising exponentially. So if you are the type to get up on them stocks and you held your AMC stock, good stuff for you, because you're about to be able to cash out. So but yeah, man, that's topic talk. I know it's been a bit, and this one's probably a little shorter than usual, but we will be back on the grind of 3 topic talks a week. Except for this week, obviously, because I missed the first one. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching yet again. If you liked anything in the video, leave a comment below. If you have topics that you want me to talk about when you see the tweet out on Twitter, twitter.com/TKBreezy, then go ahead and put your topics on the bottom of that tweet, and that will be the stuff that I talk about. Thanks for watching, and be safe, wear a mask, get fucking vaccinated, and peace.